What is up, guys, and welcome back to Sterling Tech UK. Thank you so much for your kind and generous ongoing support. So here we have a 2008 Hyundai Santa Fe. It's a CRDT 7-seater CDX model, the premium model with the factory tinted glass and a genuine 7-seater. Now, we don't normally go for this type of vehicle, but this came in super cheap. As you can see from the video, it does need some body work. Being a London city car, it's been around some corners, and you can tell by the scuffs and the dents. But we got it super cheap. We got it for about £1,000, and for that price on a 2008 plate, it's only done 90,000 miles. With service history, you can't really go wrong. It's a 2-litre, 153 brake horsepower, automatic, a genuine 7-seater. That is the plus side on these vehicles. Granted, it doesn't have the greatest space at the back, but you can get 2 small adults or medium-sized adults or children in there easily, and you've got a proper 7-seater, which is quite rare these days. Again, being a diesel, it's not exempt from the ULEZ charge, but if you don't live inside London City, or if you don't travel, make frequent trips to London City, you can get away with it. It's quite a decent looking car. It's metallic silver, automatic, 2-litre. It's very comfortable to drive. It's got the full grey leather inside. Just give you a quick look, which is quite reasonable for its age. And being the premium model, it does actually come with a climate control air conditioning, a very nice CD player, heated leather seats. So quite well appointed for the prices. Again, £1,000 is very, very cheap for this car, guys. For any 7-seater, £1,000 is not a lot of money. And of course, you can use it for a utility vehicle. If you're going skiing, or if you're going on holiday, if you're camping or golfing, it's an ideal car. It is permanently 4-wheel drive. Being Korean, it is super reliable, as you'd expect. They hardly ever break down. Let's give you a quick test drive on it inside as well. And inside, guys, as you'd expect, is quite decently appointed. The instruments are simple and clear. It is a fuel injected diesel model. We've got the climate control air conditioning. We've got a nice CD player. It is aftermarket, but it does the job. It does sound actually quite decent. An automatic gearbox. So it's a 2-litre permanently 4-wheel drive CRDT CDX model, premium model, and we've got the air conditioning with the climate control as well. We have steering mounted volume controls for the radio. We have cruise control, on and off, and speed resume acceleration controls as well. Full electric windows, electric mirrors, heated leather seats, which are quite comfortable even on long journeys. They do provide you quite a bit of support. Right, let's just give you a quick test drive for it. Visibility is very nice. The windows are nice and clear. It does have factory tints, privacy glass at the back. So again, for £1,000, you would expect the most perfect car, but being slightly damaged, we couldn't turn it away. We thought for a 7-seater SUV, 4-wheel drive, 2008 plate, it's not too bad. Drives perfectly fine. It's not the quickest car around. It's a big, heavy 4-wheel drive 7-seater, but it does actually drive very smooth. Suspension is good. It's got new bushes all around. They are quite big tires. Now, tyres are quite expensive to replace on these, being an SUV, as you'd expect. They're about £200 per tyre. Apart from that, being a Korean model, this car's only done about 91,000 miles with part service history. At that mileage, being a diesel, it's not going to ask for too much. Gear changes are very smooth. Performance is adequate for a 2-litre 153 brake horsepower. It's all you would need. Space is ample. You can, of of course fold all the seats, and you can get half a ton of luggage inside if you're going on a holiday, or if you need it for anything else, for transporting your stuff. Yeah, this seating position is quite good. I'm quite high up, being an SUV, so I can see further down the road. It does feel safe. Obviously it's not going to be as solid or as strong as German rivals, the BMW X5s or the X3s. Obviously they feel a lot more stronger, but it still it does the job. I mean, it's a fraction of their price. It's ultra reliable, and very, very smooth to drive once it gets going. Even for a diesel, it does actually feel quite responsive, and it's quite smooth. And you've got the four-wheel drive as well if you need it in adverse weather conditions. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite sort of enjoying it. I did get used to it very, very quickly. It's quite a very user-friendly car to drive. It's very inviting. It's nice and warm inside, and visibility is really good. Being an automatic, it's super easy to drive. There's no clutch to worry about, no gear changes to worry about. It being a premium model CDX, it's quite luxurious, very comfortable drive on there, and as you'd expect, being a diesel, the fuel economy is very, very good. Even for a big four-wheel drive 7-seater, you're looking about, even in city driving, you're looking about 35 miles per gallon plus, which is quite decent. And it's a good family car. What I would say, if you're on a tight budget, you haven't got a lot of money to buy a new car or a premium brand, then this car will suit your needs down to the ground. It's got ample space, it's very easy to drive, visibility is very good, performance is adequate, economy is superb. The only thing being downside is if you live in London City, then obviously you've got the congestion charge, the ULEZ charge. Ultra low emissions, this being a diesel won't qualify for that, but if you don't drive into the city too often, it's absolutely fine. Very smooth, very comfortable. The brakes are very responsive. It does feel safe, being a four-wheel drive as well. And the main thing in its advantage is the space. It can actually carry 7 people, which is a big, big plus. Anyway guys, thank you so much for your kind and generous support. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching Sterling Tech UK. Please stay tuned. We've got loads more test drives, reviews coming your way. In the meantime guys, look after yourself and have a really nice day.